Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 30th December 2024. The last 2 days when the year ends, and I think most of us are in a holiday mood. Markets are in a holiday mood. Very few markets are actually operating full steam. So the last week, Friday, was the probably the day when everything what had to be done globally has been done. Of course, today we are open, and so are some of the Asian markets, Japan, Hong Kong, China, and so on and so forth. But not necessarily the European markets. Even US should be open, but I think the volumes will be very thin. Anyway, let's see what in last week. India versus rest of week. Nikkei was the biggest gainer. So today, for instance, it is down by about 300 points, but last week it gained about 4%. Hang Seng did well. Nifty was number 4 at around 1%. The others did poorly because Nasdaq and S&P and Dow Jones did poorly because on Friday they had a big fall. So what are we looking today at today? On Friday, Nifty advanced, even though it was a Sensex expiry, and Dr. Reddy and IndusInd Bank led the charge. Incidentally, we hold both the stocks in our portfolio. Pharma advanced for the second session. Again, top sectoral gainers led by Ajanta and Glenmark. We hold Glenmark in our portfolio. In fact, the question mark for this today's topic is, will Pharma be the star of 2025? Pharma did very well after COVID. In fact, Pharma stocks topped out in 2015. They had a very good run between 2002, 3 to 15, about more than a decade good run, topped out, and then they went nowhere. COVID rejuvenated them. Markets took off. Pharma stocks went up much higher, but then they slipped. Now, is it the second coming of Pharma? We will just discuss a few stocks. Then just let's look at what happened other than Pharma. Nifty Auto also went up. Auto numbers will come on first. I think they will not be as good as one would have expected as far as December is concerned, but for the quarter, it will be quite good. Nifty Bank also moved up on Friday. IndusInd Bank and IDFC Bank were the big winners. Metals continue to decline. Some or other problem. Nothing seems to be happening as far as China is concerned. Same thing, nothing seems to be happening as far as Indian government rules and regulations which are supposed to come have not come. Realty has faced selling pressure at 20 DMA because I think realty had gone up too much. So US futures are now trading with cuts after cash market ended lower on Friday, but cash markets bounced back significantly from the lows on Friday. So that was as far as US markets are concerned. Tesla really fell quite badly because there was a fight which erupted between the MAGA supporters, the Make America Great Again supporters, who were against H1B and Elon Musk. Finally, that's got settled over the weekend with Donald Trump coming in as an ally for Elon Musk, where he says that H1B is needed. So S&P and Dow on track for the best year since 2021. Nasdaq is up 31% this year. That is the biggest gainer actually. Treasury yields continue to go up. So Asian markets in early trade, as I said, Nikkei slipped 300 points. Kospi has gone up. Singapore has gone up. China is steady. Hong Kong is just lackluster today. So that is European markets rose on that day, and maybe today again, as I said, I think European markets are closed. Gold is having pressure. Oil rose 1%, but these are all year-end trades on thin volumes, so I don't think one should look at it too much. So Gift Nifty is showing a flat opening. Again, a BTFD is likely to happen. If you look at what has happened for FIs and DIs in December, FIs continue to sell 10,444 crores till Friday. DIs more than doubled their FIs selling. Therefore, market has been steady. So today, what are the stocks to watch? JSW Energy, HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank because the fear and greed index, which one of the foreign brokerages, Jefferies, manages, and that has they have given a weightage of 4%. Vodafone Idea, good news. The parent has paid repaid 11,650 crores dues and gets the guarantee waiver. And Hero is extending a partnership with Harley Davidson, so that's also good news. The bad news is Ola Electric. I think Ola Electric will be under pressure for some more time because I think it's run up too fast in too short a span of time. So the CMO and Chief Marketing Officer and Chief Technology Officer both have resigned. The corporate announcements, an interesting one came on Dhirubhai Ambani's birthday. Reliance Industries now has gone into healthcare. They have taken this, of course, this is something to do with they have voluntarily liquidated some company, but that is not important. But they have bought another company. I think that they paid 375 crores. Yeah, this was this Reliance, this one, 375 crores worth of equity in Karkinos. That's making they're basically providing technology-driven innovative solutions for the early detection, diagnosis, and management of cancer. So slowly, Reliance is now getting into healthcare. So that may be a stock to watch. So here is the pharma index. What if you look at pharma index bottomed out around November 18th. Subsequent to that, if you look at the graph, it has been going up. So therefore, this is probably one of the indices which is an uptrend. IT was an uptrend. Now IT has come into a downtrend, but pharma is looking very, very strong, and it could be the star of 2025. We are loading up onto pharma. I'll give you three stocks which we have loaded on. So right now, it's not overbought also. The index, this is the index, pharma index I'm talking of. So it's okay. The first of the stock which we bought was Dr. Reddy. Look at Dr. Reddy. It was, much maligned stock. It is now going up slowly and steadily. On Friday, it really took off. Except that Dr. Reddy now has gone into overbought position. So you may see some movement downwards, but we are ready to buy on all declines. That is, Dr. Reddy is our number one pharma stock, followed by Lupin. Again, if you watch Lupin also was in a downtrend for some time, for a few weeks, and now it has started its uptrend. And Lupin is one of those strongest stocks in the sector. Lupin, incidentally, is still nowhere near the overbought position. So we are into Lupin also because this has been our favorite for a very long time. The third one which we picked recently was Ipca Laboratories. The promoters sold Ipca Laboratories somewhere here, and it came down. This red candle here, it came down. Next day, because of that news of promoter selling some part, it went down and then it has bounced back and closed above the sale price of the promoter. Generally, when this happens, then the market is supposedly very strong. So I am looking forward to Ipca also doing very well. These are three of the pharma stocks, the top three in our portfolio. We also have Glenmark, we have Biocon, and so on and so forth. So there's another interesting non-pharma stock here. This is KI Industries. The MD came on TV the other day and said that there were huge number of orders, unprecedented orders. It's except that it is a slightly higher PE kind of stock, but it is a very basic stock for building materials, building. So if real estate does well, KI Industry should do well. So this is one stock which we have been going in and out as a trading stock. We'll probably get into as for trading today. So these are some of the stocks which I'm looking at. The sector which I am betting on in 2025 will be pharma, followed by others. Pharma will mean healthcare also. So Reliance also has entered healthcare. So that is something interesting. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining.